Due to my earpiece and me not paying attention to my surroundings, I don't hear someone sneak up behind me as I near the school dorms despite my wolf hearing. Only by the time I'm in the quiet hallways of the dorms do my wolf senses start to tingle. I halt in my step and begin to slowly peel off my earpiece for better hearing.
You look even more beautiful every day.
I know that voice. That voice once told me I was weak and unfit to be by his side as Luna. Now it's telling me I'm beautiful? What a joke. I scoff internally. I slowly turn to Brad as he stands in the middle of the hallway, thumbs in his jeans pockets and a sick smirk playing on his lips. I'm disgusted by the sight of him, but the mate pull makes me shiver in delight as my heart does flip-flops. Ugh, I hate this feeling. How could something make me want someone I so despise? It's like a drug, causing me to do the opposite of what I want. What do you want? I scowl at him, gritting my teeth in anger. I remember what he tried to do to me yesterday. If Lana hadn't arrived the time she did, God knows I wouldn't be able to resist him for long. 1, because of his alpha strength. 2, because of the damn mate pull. His smirk falls off and turns into a scowl at my cold tone. He moves closer to me, looking intimidating with his bulk figure and alpha aura. But I take my stand and look him back in the eye. An average wolf would cower at the sight of their alpha's aura, but not me. Since I'm his mate, or was, he has little to no effect on me.
Weren't you the one giving me seductive glances in class? I just came to accept your invitation.
He raises his palm and slowly skims it across my cheeks and down my neck. My body quivers in response to the mate bond, and I quickly take a step back. He frowns in response, but I don't care. His touch is supposed to repulse you, Ellie. Don't give in. I wasn't giving a piece of shit like you any seductive look. Rather, I was glaring and thinking to myself how an ass like you is being given the title of alpha. I barely finished my statement when he grabs and slams me against the wall beside us, trapping me with both his hands at the sides of my head. I feel the sharp pain shoot through my back, but it quickly fades away as to my quick werewolf healing. I resist the urge to wince or hiss in pain, not wanting to give him any satisfaction. I turn to look down the hallway and find it still empty. Where the hell is everyone when you need them? I feel his palm stroke my hair softly as he whispers.
Now, Ellie. Do not piss me off. You don't want to see me mad.
He says, his tone eerily calm as his face gets closer to my neck. I try to recoil from him pushing further into the wall, but there's nowhere to go. He has me trapped with his scent surrounding me and making my hormones go haywire. His right hand leaves the wall to go down and stroke my thigh. I suddenly regret wearing a miniskirt today. Heat travels all the way up my body, and my stomach clenches in desire. Damn mate bond.
You smell so good.
He purrs into my neck, running his nose down it. I'm about to raise my leg and knee him in the balls when I hear a familiar feminine voice gasp behind him. Brad? What are you doing? Stacy has her palm over her lips as she stares at us in shock. I'm filled with satisfaction at the hurt look on her face. Now she knows how I felt all those times, but she won't ever fully understand my pain. I was mated to Brad by the moon. My suffering will always be greater than hers, even though she now bears his mark. Brad stiffens when he hears her voice, but doesn't budge. His face is still buried in my neck as he breathes in my scent. Maybe it's because I wanted to see her hurt more, but I wrap an arm around Brad's neck and arch my chest up to him. He lets out a pleased growl while I smirk deviously at Stacy. She glares at me with so much hatred in return, and I could see her tiny fists shake in anger. Brad? Stacy takes a step closer to us. Get away from her! She's tricking! He sharply turns his head to her.
Can't you see I'm busy? Get out!
He uses his alpha tone on her, something she can't resist, before turning to bury his face in my neck. Tears pool in her eyes at her mate's dismissal, and her lips begin to tremble like she's about to cry. I smirk in satisfaction as she turns to leave, running with sobs escaping her lips. Now that she's gone, time to get rid of the prick molesting me. Since his guard is let down, thinking I'm accepting him, I take the opportunity to push him off me with all the strength I could muster. He staggers back, dazed at my sudden action. He clearly wasn't expecting that and tries to get a hold of me once more, but I stop him by moving away. Stay away from me, Brad. You've made your choice, so leave me the heck alone! I see through clenched teeth before spinning to walk away, leaving behind a dazed alpha with a damaged ego. Guess I'm the first to tell him no. I saw the regret in his eyes, though. Too bad for him, because it's too late. I'm never accepting him back, nor am I becoming his mistress. What's wrong? I slowly ask, making my way towards her. She pauses, looking unsure with a puzzled look on her face. I'm not sure either, but you're being called inside, she announces. I stiffen in response as dread washes over me. Was that why it's silent inside? Because of me? But why? The only reason I could think of for the ceremony to halt for me is if they knew about me being Brad's real mate. My eyes widen in horror as I stare at Lana. She seems puzzled, not knowing why I'm being summoned. This is bad. This is really bad. If Alpha Benson knows about Brad and me, he'll force Brad to break his bond with Stacy and then mate me. I don't want to be a mate to a jerk like him. I still am a bit attracted to him, but I don't want him anywhere near me. It's a hot and cold situation. But how did they find out? Had Brad revealed this to them? But that doesn't make any sense. Why would he? He had made it clear that he wanted Stacy by his side and not me. Are you all right? Lana asks, probably noticing the pale look on my face. I quickly shake out of my thoughts and put on a fake smile. I'm fine, just a bit surprised. I lie. She nods in return before grabbing my hand and leading me inside. We have to hurry.